Palmer, educator at Centennial Academy of Fine Arts, and I am going to explain to you today what state standards are and how they work. Right now you see a blank black screen in front of you, but I'm going to share with you a slideshow that I have that I hope when I'm done will make complete sense or will give you a better idea of what what state standards are. So state standards, what are they? How do they work in the classroom? How is my child assessed on these standards? This page here, and I will share the link with you as you see it at the bottom of the screen. Colorado State Standards, or CAS, Colorado Academic Standards, are the expectations of what every student needs to know and to be able to do in every subject area: math, science, social studies, reading, writing, world languages, PE, everything. At the end of the grade level that the student is in, and as well as not just every academic area, but every sub-academic area, such as in the academic area of math, there are certain expectations for demonstrating mastery or a certain level of understanding for fractions, for geometry, for ratios, those types of things. And the Colorado Academic Standards have criteria of what students need to be able to demonstrate under each academic area. You may think of these as objectives, targets, skills, but today we call them standards. So the link that I will share in this presentation will take you directly to the Colorado Department of Education and the pages in which you can pull up any of these particular subject areas, and then you can scroll down the lengthy document to the grade level you want, and then you can get more specific information. Now, this next screen that you see shows standard number 2, reading for all purposes. At the 5th grade level, students need to be able to demonstrate comprehension of informational reading, literacy, non-fictional text, persuasive text. Any type of text that they read, they need to be able to understand it. The standards, this is standard 2, but underneath the concept or skills that the student must master, the gray bar states a little more specific for you what they need to know. That literary texts are understood and interpreted using a range of strategies or methods. Down below in the left-hand column, you will see under B, A is does the student have pre-reading strategies? And then there are some components under B, C, D, and E. These are the items that the students need to be able to demonstrate mastery of, which means can they pass it, can they show the classroom teacher, as well as anybody else that might ask, that they can demonstrate that learning when they read any kind of text. So under letter B in the left-hand column, you'll see a little Roman numeral 1, or I. Can they quote accurately from a text when explaining what the text says, explicitly, purposefully, right to the point? That is one of the foundational standards that we use and always work on with the students. Can they quote the text? Can they tell me why Johnny felt blue in the 2nd chapter of Lake Wobegon, or whatever the book might be? Can they give the text evidence to support it completely? Each of those subcategories underneath the letters A, B, underneath the letter B, C, D, and E are the specifics of what the students need to be able to do. Now, knowing that, we have levels of mastery. For the official Park state testing that we have in the spring, there are different levels of commanding. There's distinguished command, which you would consider, and we consider as showing mastery to a very high level, to a very high degree, a distinguished command of whatever that skill might be. Then there's strong command, which means they pretty much understand everything of that particular standard, but there might have been 1 or 2 things they missed. And we get into specific with the students. This isn't a gray area at all. Then we also have partial command, which means they really are only mastering part of it of the material, and they still have a lot more to go. So for each standard, these are posted in the classroom. The students have copies of the standards. They know what the expectations are of of what they will be scored on for each of these. And feel free to ask what these are at any time. Access the website whenever you need to. It's very important, and you'll have all the information at your fingertips. So I hope this helps. I hope this gives you an idea of what these standards are. It's basically what the students need to know in everything. So with that, I hope that you have a great day. I'm really looking forward to seeing and working with your student this academic year. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at kalmer, Kalmer, at lps.k12.co.us. I will put the link to this in my website. Thank you.